Good evening, black people and all allies fighting for black liberation, black prosperity, and black joy. I'm Charles Blow, and welcome to Prime. Well, it's been quite a week for surprises and for whiplash. Less than 24 hours after Joe Manchin released a list of changes to the S1 voting rights bill, he said that he could now support. Many Democrats and Republicans are speaking out. A leading Democratic voice on voting rights and the founder of Fair Fight Action, Stacey Abrams, is also sounding off. And while some complain that the Manchin list of changes weren't much of a step forward, Abrams' response has surprised some. Take a listen.
Is that a compromise you could support?
Absolutely. What Senator Manchin is putting forward are some basic building blocks that we need to ensure that democracy is accessible no matter your geography. And those provisions that he is setting forth are strong ones that will create a level playing field, will create standards that do not vary from state to state, and I think will ensure that every American has improved access to the right to vote despite the onslaught of state legislation seeking to restrict access to the right to vote.
Okay, so sounds like S1 could be moving forward, right? Not necessarily. Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell slammed both Abrams and Manchin today, releasing this not-so-subtle statement that read in part, Senate Democrats seem to have reached a so-called compromise election takeover among themselves. In reality, the plan endorsed by Stacey Abrams is no compromise. It still subverts the First Amendment to supercharge cancel culture and the left's name and shame campaign model, and it still retained S1's rotten core, an assault on the fundamental idea that states, not the federal government, should decide how to run their own elections. And here's how Republican Senator Roy Blunt described where things stand after Abrams endorsed Manchin's list.
I actually think when Stacey Abrams immediately endorsed Senator Manchin's proposal, it became the Stacey Abrams substitute, not the Joe Manchin substitute.
Despite all that, Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer has reportedly informed his caucus behind closed doors that he will hold a vote this Tuesday on the voting rights bill. Joining me now to discuss is Executive Director of the Advancement Project, Judith Browne Dianis. Judith?
Hi, Charles. Hi, Charles.
Thank you for joining me tonight. So what do you think about where things stand right now with Manchin coming up with his list? Some people call it a compromise. Stacey Abrams sounding like she endorses what Manchin has done. What do you think things stand?
Well, I mean, you can have a compromise, but McConnell was like, we're not moving it. He slapped it back. So the GOP's not down with it, so it really doesn't matter. I mean, the compromise that Manchin put forward has a lot of objectionable things in it, right? Like, it's a start, but it has some bad things in it, including things like, well, it has voter ID. It actually seems like it's not the restrictive voter ID that we've been litigating against for a long time. But what it does have in it, it weakens the Department of Justice and their efforts on voting rights. It actually prohibits them from entering into consent decrees, which are court-ordered settlement agreements. And so there's some really, really bad things in there. Purges, it'll be much easier from the purge. So here's the bottom line, is that, Manchin was looking for some bipartisan agreement, and he's now figured out who he's playing with. That they're not coming to the table, that they don't want any parts of this. And McConnell's clear about it. They're the party of states' rights, and they want voting rights to live at the state level where they are doing voter suppression and power grabs all across the country.
So what do you think the Democrats should do in the Senate? Manchin has put up his compromise. Republicans say no dice. Schumer is then going to go ahead with the bill, I assume as written. He says he's going to vote on it on Tuesday. I mean, they're not going to rewrite it over the weekend. The bill as written, which Manchin has already said that he would not support. So then where does this leave the debate over voting rights and this bill?
I think it takes us right back to the question of the filibuster, right? Because the Republicans are not going to move, and the Democrats are going to have to decide, like, are we going to allow Mitch McConnell and his cronies to hold the Biden administration and the agenda and the mandate that black voters had for this Congress, are we going to allow them to hold it hostage? And so I think it's going to be at this point where it's going to force their hand to decide whether or not they want to move things and get rid of the filibuster, or they're just going to let their next 4 years go down in flames.
What part of this do you believe is that, Stacey Abrams as an entity is radioactive in Republican circles, and so the moment that she said, I'm okay with it, they couldn't be okay with it? Is that part of what's happening here?
No, I mean, they would have disagreed with it whether Stacey said something or didn't say anything, right? Like this, they don't want this bill because what they want is, again, they want power grabs at the local level and the state level. They don't want federal standards because they know that what it means is that will stamp out voter suppression. And the only way that they can win with the browning of America, the changing of demographics, the way the black people turned out in 2020, the only way they can win is to keep changing the rules of the game so that it's harder for us to vote. And so that's their game plan, that's their playbook, and they're sticking with it. So it wouldn't matter what Stacey said, liked it, didn't like it, wouldn't matter. They are not going to agree on a bill that makes it easier for Americans to vote.
So if Judith ruled the world and Judith was in Congress, what would be your strategy now?
Yeah, I mean, my strategy would be, well, first of all, it's really important to understand that Republicans, including in the state of West Virginia, overwhelmingly support the For the People Act. So that's important, right? So Republicans are on the line pushing something that their own voters do not agree with. So if it were me, I would be taking on the filibuster. I mean, we can't get anything done without taking it on. That's number one. Number two is I would really be shoring up the narrative around the fact that this bill, the For the People Act, is for the people. It is not a partisan issue. This is an American issue. This is about who gets to have a say in our democracy. And if January 6th taught us anything, it is that there are people who want to take back this country, take it back by violence or anything else. And so I would be pushing to get to their voters, not actually to Republican voters who actually support the For the People Act instead of the elected folks who are going to die on their sword.
So do you think the Biden administration, Kamala Harris, who's been put in charge of this voting rights part of the administration's effort, the Attorney General, Merrick Garland, is everyone engaged in doing the absolute most that they can do on this? Is this all we can expect, or should they be doing more?
Yeah, no, I think they're doing everything they can. I mean, Charles, this is getting down to, this is like a showdown, like a Wild West showdown, right? Where it's going to be who flinches first. And so I think they are doing all they can. I think the Department of Justice is really excited by the fact that they're doubling their voting rights staff. But remember, Charles, this other thing. We have a Supreme Court case coming down in the next 2 weeks that could actually just eliminate all of the Voting Rights Act, the remaining parts of the Voting Rights Act. And so this is, as I said, this is an all hands on deck moment. The House is on fire. And so, yes, I think they're doing what they can. But what we also need viewers to do is call your senators. We need folks, it doesn't matter if you voted for them or not, Republican or Democrat, they need to feel the heat that we are serious about this and that we have to get this passed.
So, let's assume the worst, right? That this does not pass. What do you think the prospects are for the midterms and then for the next presidential election? We saw this record turnout of voters in the middle of a pandemic coming out to vote. People felt engaged and energized in a way that I don't think they have in a very long time. What happens to all that energy if these laws that the states are passing left and right across the country are allowed to stand?
So organizations like Advancement Project, we're in court in Georgia and Florida, and we don't know where those cases are going to turn out. But here's the thing is, we have a really growing voting rights movement in this country where people are getting it. They are understanding what we are fighting for. And so, for example, Advancement Project is teaming up with Black Voters Matter on a bus tour that's a bus ride, freedom ride, that starts in the South and comes north. And so we'll be in Atlanta on Monday, and they're stopping in several different cities, and in D.C. on the 26th. And so we've got to keep ginning up support. And so I think that Black voters in particular, we turn out when we think people are trying to take our right to vote. We don't play around with that. And so, I mean, I'm worried about what could happen, but I know this, that we have overcome barriers before. And I know that Black folks are going to dig in and say, no, you are not going to suppress the vote again. And so 2022 local, statewide, and congressional elections are going to be very important. And so those of us who do the work of activism and litigation and voting rights work are going to continue to engage people, because the fall of 2022, we have to make sure that we are heard at the polling place.
Judith Browne Dianis, thank you for joining me tonight. I really appreciate it.
Thanks, Charles. Take care.